he is out there lighting it up. So I got to thinking here, Hoffy. We've been thinking about how valuable a backup quarterback is. We talked earlier this offseason how overpaid Danny Dimes is that we thought. Is there a possibility that Danny Dimes loses his starting job to this rookie quarterback that is lighting it up for the New York Football Giants this season, and somehow, some way, Danny Dimes ends up, I don't know, in Minnesota? What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I mean his contract is ridiculous. So I guess we'd have to kind of dive more so into the dead cap, this and that. But yeah, Brian Dabo's game plan is around not turning the ball over and just kind of managing the game. But you have Barkley in the backfield to hand the ball off. DeVito's been he's been him. He really has. I mean, 3-game winning streak, and another thing too coming into this week, and all you Raiders lovers are gonna this guy pretty well, but we might even have Darren Waller coming back into the fold for the Giants, which is only going to improve. So, I mean, look out for the Giants. If DeVito continues to play the way he has been playing, not turning the ball over, and, adding another weapon in Darren Waller, who's gonna help out, and, they're not going to be able to load the box up on Barkley, which, and if they do, then Waller can make them pay. Or, if they, play back coverage to kind of just take away Waller, now you can hand it off to Saquon Barkley. So, yeah, the Giants are getting healthy at the end of the year at the right time. And, like you said, they're in the hunt for a wild card spot. So, again, it's all about getting hot at the right time. Giants are getting hot at the right time.
Yeah.
If a team like, a 4 seed team in the NFC has to play the Giants at the 7 seed. I mean, we saw it last year when the Giants played against the Minnesota Vikings. They upset them in Minnesota. So the Giants are looking like a team that you don't want to see get into the playoffs at this point.
Yeah, you as a Patriots fan, you know this very, very, very well. If you let the Giants get into the playoffs, they're going to upset you in the Super Bowl when you are 17-0. Too soon?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. But yeah, guys, but the New York Giants are a team that legitimately has a possibility to make the playoffs. I mean, I feel like if they get to 8 wins right now in the AFC, 8 wins might get you that 7th wild card spot. Because if you look at teams above them that is currently in the 7th seed, it is a 6-8 Rams team. Sorry, 6-7 Rams team. It is a team with a losing record. Guys, we're going to talk about this later in the show, but I feel like 8 wins for the New York Giants can get them into the playoffs. So that is winning 3 of their next 4, and it is teams like the Rams. If they can go in there and beat the Rams on New Year's Eve, that is a playoff game. That is a game where the Giants can win, and they must win that game to have a playoff shot. I feel like they can probably beat the Eagles at least once. They play them twice in 3 weeks. They can beat the Eagles. They can get into those playoffs. And the Saints, who the frick are the Saints right now? We don't even know who the Saints are. They're so up and down, so freaking bipolar. So, Hoffy, I got to ask you this question right now. Give me a yes or no answer. Will the New York Football Giants make the playoffs?
No.
Oh man. And I'm with you. As all that hype I was just given to him, I don't think they can. 3-game winning streak is nice, but it was versus the Patriots. 3-game winning streak was nice, but they beat the Commanders 31-19. They're not going to go to New Orleans and beat the Saints. They're not going to beat the LA Rams. They might beat the Eagles once, but they're not going to do it twice. Giants fans, 3-game winning streak was fun.
Eagles twice, and that's not happening.
I think with 3 wins that they can get them into the playoffs as long as they beat the Rams. But I just don't see it happening. Don't see it happening. John
Who
agrees
do you think
with us.
has a better chance of making the playoffs? The Bears or the Giants? Both are at 5-8.
Ooh. Let me look at the Bears schedule. So, like I said, I think 8 wins will probably get you into that 7th seed. If I can find the Chicago Bears, there it is. So the Bears play the Browns, Cardinals, Falcons, and Packers moving forward. So this is the good thing for the Bears and the Giants moving forward is that they do play teams that are within their division, right? Meaning the conference in the NFC. I do not think that the Bears can beat the Browns. I think the Browns are playing on a very elite level right now. That defense is killer at home. The Browns defense is one of the best defenses at home. On the road, they're 31st. That's crazy. They play the Cardinals team. The Cardinals play well against teams that they should get destroyed against, but this should be a good head-to-head game. I think they can beat the Cardinals. Falcons, kind of like the Saints. We don't know which team is going to show up, but it is at Soldier Field on New Year's Eve. I think they could possibly beat the Falcons. And so it would all come down to a game with the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. That game might get flexed to the very last game of the season, but I think the Packers win. So I would have more faith in the New York Giants than the Chicago Bears because there have already been rumors out there for the Chicago Bears that they are looking for a new head coach. They are looking to trade Justin Fields. They are looking to basically rebuild that franchise from the inside out. So why would a team want to play for a franchise like that? So
I think they still want to move on from Fields with the way he's been playing, with how that team has been playing as well.
We got that coming up here. We got that team. We overreaction Tuesday. We got it coming up, Hoppy. So slow your roll there, big guy. Slow your roll.
We're easing into it.